Just touched the rope. Anyway, back live, and we see a wicket. Matthew Cross is chopped on. He's gone deep in his crease, and I'm not so sure whether that's a good option. Down the leg side, that's going to be 4. Stray in line from bowled him, and Kyle Coates on what is a historic day for the Scottish captain. We were just about to talk about why, as Peter Della Penna comes and joins me in the commentary box, today is the day that he is standing down after what Cricket Scotland have described as a legendary tenure as captain. Couldn't agree with that anymore. His final day as captain, it's not going to be a joyful one individually with the bat, because he's being cleaned up for 10. And Peter Della Penna, you've joined me right on cue. We've heard the breaking news this morning. Kyle Coates, they don't come any finer or more impressive as leaders anywhere in the world of cricket, but he's being dismissed on a day that will be an emotional one for him.
Especially based on what we've seen this week, is Cal McLeod with a firm drive through extra cover. That's going to go to the rope because there's no spinners yet.
Straight drive, and a glorious one from Richie Barrington. Oh, that's as good as it gets, isn't it? The perfect
to the catcher running up the first baseline.
Thuds into the pad. This looks very, very straight and given. I think that's a pretty good decision. Callum McLeod not happy with it. He
spent on simulations. You practice scenarios. Is this shot elegantly placed, bisecting extra cover and mid-off to go to the rope? Richie Barrington with his first.
Striking the ball pretty crisply. Down the track, chipped, and real fortune. It's a one-handed boundary, and it's gone just over the head.
In the bag for the moment.
I think he's been analysing the conditions, as this one's hit aerially. This could be a chance, and it's taken. Richie Barrington. A little bit of a throwback, isn't it, to the old 1970s, 1980s style, as budged down the track and smashes that full toss away. Going to get a boundary. Poor delivery from Mayapan over pitch, but good. Big hit from Budge, and that's great use of the feet. Down the track to the pitch of the ball. And the first time he's looked on his home soil in the most recent Cricket World Cup League 2 series there. 4 for 19 against PNG, followed up by 4 for you the whole time. So you get a lot of catches in the deep. They don't necessarily need to here, like Leask has done. Another shot from another mix-up. Direct hit is going to be gone. Surely the finger goes up, and Safi and Sharif get to that 175 mark. Maybe they can pull off a heist. This is heaved into the leg side. It's going to be taken, and although he loses his cap, Kashif Day needs 5 runs to get past Munsey. 2 balls left. That's going to help. A waist-high full toss. Keep your eyes on the umpire here. This is the critical thing. Is this going to be given as a no ball as well? Final delivery of the innings won't be a free hit, but Sharif will move to that top scorer mark. He gets to 30. Can he get to 31? I suspect he's probably going to be run out. In fact, it'll be by a direct hit. Brilliant work from Mohamed Razim out at long on. So Sharif will get to 30 and out. They may as well have run back for the second, but the long on fielder was wise to it, and so good was his throw from the deep from 55, 60 yards away. He's managed to throw down the stumps and catch Sharif miles short of his ground. Scotland bowled out from exactly their 50 overs with a total of 171.
Well, I said if they could get a run of ball in the last 2 overs, Lenny, they've done better than that here in the final 6. Getting 11 off the last over, bowled by Akif Raja, and you never know.
Well, I think we both would have felt that that was massively under par. We spoke about 250 or something in that vicinity. But a great effort, fighting effort with the ball, initially from the seam attack of Kashif Daoud, who bowled 7 overs straight through and wasn't used again. Akif Raja, who closed things out fairly gamefully with his efforts of none for 40. So we're Farid, 1 for 15 for him, but then it was really all about the spinners sharing 4 wickets between them and collectively going at less than 3 runs and an over. And Ahmed Raza doesn't want to take his team off the pitch. He wants to talk to them and say, if we do not capitalise on this bowling effort and win this game, I can almost see his words there saying, play straight, Peter. He's saying, play straight and we win this game.
I think he's saying, don't play too early. You gotta keep your hands back, is what it looks like to me.
Pearland Road End. Or the Pearland End. I keep calling it the Pearland Road End. There's no Pearland Road up there. Andrew Leonard here with you. I've got Peter Della Penna.
And in the first over from McLeod, very loose.
Could it be 4 more? This Callum McLeod tactic of opening the bowling that might have worked career best. It's carted away into the offside by Mohamed Waseem. We were just talking off air, Peter, if Mohamed Waseem gets going. Down the ground, and that's going to be the first wicket. Chirag Suri almost.
Player Neil.
Edged through the vacant slip area. We haven't seen slips in place too often. This probably wouldn't have gone to a first slip, but
Be the wisest thing.
it's going to be 4. Down the leg side with the extra pace of Soul, just clipped away very pleasingly by Aravind. His big hit. This is what we haven't seen from Mohamed Waseem in the ODI format. He smashes it miles, and that's a big hit. Peter, come on, Peter. Chipped again in the air. Going to be runs, and I think 4 of them. Ridya Aravind is as promising a talent as we've seen in any Lions. And because of that high arm angle, that's going to be the miss ball, isn't it, for Davidson when he drags down short and onto the ball. Richie Berrington comes into the attack.
One is part of that. Is this one is firmly punched, and McLeod with a theatrical tumble to small ground.
It's a bit more like his natural game. Makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Hitting with the spin, just one.
Gone haywire.
Stay where you are when you're winning. Oh, that's a poor delivery. The first really bad one from the youngster. He so nearly had a wicket the ball before as he... That's the big shot out towards the man that they just placed there, and it's been held onto. Would you believe it, Mohammed?
Monsters in the wicket. It comes on just a touch lower as he bowls a full toss. That gets punished through the covers.
The diving effort from
Confident stroke, just lunging into it, pushing it through covers for 4 runs.
chipped, and oh, just inches. A matter of inches wide of the mid-off fielder.
Not much flight, but he's been solid.
There it is. Just as well you said nothing. He'll get to 50 and a comfortable trot through for the single. His second 50 in one-day international cricket. The 19-year-old has already played 22 ODIs. What a start to his career. And he gets a clap of the bat from his partner and a hug. And Ronnie Mustafa gives a clap too. Good knock from him. His second 50 to go alongside the sole 100 that he has, and he is a real talent for the future.
Absolutely 50 off of 87 deliveries, and he's looked in real good touch all throughout the match. Again, the 40s were where he slowed things down, but other than that, all the shots were on display today. We saw him play to the merit of the ball, and a great temperament. Didn't do anything too flamboyant.
It's not exactly a notorious list. This one's in the sky. Is this going to be the moment? Kyle Coates! You're no longer in second place on the list. Full, straight and given. This one might have looked to touch leg side at first, but Soul has struck.
His career.
Ramped around the corner. There's no one at fine leg, and that's some very clever batting. So our Farid has come in at number 6. He's tenants, who knows. Down the track, big shot attempted and big shot affected. Zawar Farid showing his all-round skills. He's had a very good day coming into the side. Thuds into the pad, full, straight and given. That was absolutely stone dead. I'm not sure what Basil Hamid is looking at. They don't come any... Drag down to start with from Greaves. That's not a good delivery, and it's going to be heaved into the leg side. I really thought 16 to win. Oh, it's another poor delivery. Not the right decision from Kyle Coates. He often says you need a bit of luck as a captain. Big hit attempted and a big hit affected again. So this game has ended in a hurry. Just one. Here comes Kyle Coates. And that is going to be that. It'll just be a single into the leg side. That's all they need to close out the win. It doesn't matter if it trickles to the fence, which it won't, as Kashif Dowd hits the winning runs off the bowling of Kyle Coates. He may never bowl again in Scottish colours. I'm not sure he'll be able to convince the new captain that he's a good option. But with him being the captain himself, he's decided to have one last bowl. As we see, the UAE have taken the victory by 5 wickets, but much of today is really about the man on your screen, Kyle Coates. His final day captaining his country. It's not ended in the fashion that he would have wanted, and Scotland are going to end this tour of Texas with 2 wins and 2 losses.
But 2 points for UAE, big result today, Lenny. What could have been a very disastrous tour is now looking much rosier heading into tomorrow's game against USA.
If they can make it 2 wins and 2